Hey everybody, this is Christian from the Writing Center, and today is our final video in this current series on vocabulary and grammar. And what we're going to be doing, we're not going to be talking about anything new, but we'll be doing a quick summary of everything that we've talked about so far in the previous 9 videos. So I'm going to share my screen and we'll get started. So basically what we're going to do is we're going to go really quickly through all the definitions, all the condensed definitions from Webster's Ninth Collegiate Dictionary, and then we will do an example sentence right at the end. So here we go. First of all, so we have nouns, verbs, adjectives, adverbs, prepositions, conjunctions, interjections, and determiners. And we've highlighted all of these in the same highlight color that we've been using throughout the series. And the sentence at the end will have everything highlighted in their respective parts of speech highlight color. Yeah, so here we go, starting with nouns. A word that is the name of something as a person, animal, place, thing, quality, idea, or action. We have verbs, grammatical center of a predicate and expresses an act, occurrence, or mode of being that in various languages is inflected for agreement with the subject. Adjectives, modifier of a noun to denote a quality of the thing named, to indicate its quantity or extent, or to specify a thing as distinct from something else. Adverbs, typically serving as a modifier of a verb, an adjective, another adverb, or preposition. That's one thing that, typically we think of adverbs as modifiers of verbs, but they can also modify a lot of other things. Yeah. And then the other part of the definition here, expressing some relation of manner or quality, place, time, degree, number, cause, opposition, affirmation, or denial. Prepositions combines with a noun, pronoun, or noun equivalent and expresses relation. So relation is the kind of key word for prepositions. They express like a relation with something. Conjunctions, joins together sentences, clauses, phrases, or words. Again, joins together, right? That's the key part of a conjunction. And interjections, word or phrase use an exclamation expressing an emotion. So they're exclamatory phrases. And then determiners are noun modifiers before descriptive adjectives modifying the same noun. So here we go. Here's our example sentence. The big wolf quickly chased the tiny rabbit into a corner. Well, technically it's 2 sentences. Kind of 3. The clever rabbit decided to evade the wolf and ran into a hole. Few, right? And that's because I wanted to use every part of speech here. That's our interjection at the end right there. Expressing some sort of emotion, which is relief, right? At least for the rabbit is relieved because it didn't get eaten, right? Now, everything in gray here is a determiner, right? Most of it's, we have either the or a. And then we have our adjectives here in teal, right? Big, tiny, clever. And notice that all of these adjectives come right before the nouns. Wolf, rabbit. Well, corner doesn't have an adjective, but we could give it an adjective if we wanted to. And clever comes before rabbit. Wolf, the wolf. So see, the determiner is kind of this is a good example of kind of how useful determiners can be, like within a piece of writing that has multiple sentences. So the wolf, we know that we're referring to the big wolf from before. Likely it's going to be the same one, right? Okay, so next we have, yeah, and we just did nouns. Next we go to adverbs. Well, we just have one adverb. The wolf quickly chased the tiny rabbit. So this is the manner in which the wolf chased the rabbit, right? Now we have our verbs. Chased, right? So this is relating the wolf to the rabbit. The wolf chased the rabbit. We have decided to evade. Now you'll notice the only word that's not highlighted right here is the word to, and that is because it's technically part of this structure right here, which is just the unconjugated infinitive form of the verb now to evade. That's the unconjugated infinitive form of the verb. It's just to evade. But since they're two separate words, I just didn't highlight it. But yeah, basically just know that it goes with this, and it is here because we have a conjugated verb, and then it's followed right after by another verb. So decided to evade. We don't want to say the rabbit decided evade. Or right, that doesn't, yeah, it doesn't quite go. So decided is conjugated to agree with the noun rabbit, and then to evade is unconjugated because it's preceded by a conjugated verb. Okay, and then finally we have our conjunction here, the word and. So this links together this action here, the rabbit deciding to evade the wolf, and provides more information about how that happened. Ran into a hole. And are there better ways to say this? Yeah, but does it make sense? Yeah. So, and just provide some additional information about the clause before it, which technically the clever rabbit decided to evade the wolf. That could be a standalone sentence in and of itself. And then this is just adding some additional information to that sentence, right? And there we go. That is everything that we've learned thus far. Thank you so much for watching this series. It's been this has been something that I've been thinking about for a very long time and have never actually had the chance to really look into in this amount of depth before. And it's been a pleasure sharing it with all of you. So I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you find at least some of this somewhat useful. That was the point. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, and we will see you in some of our other videos. All right, take care.